The man charged in the attack is being held without bail and is waiting for the court to appoint an attorney to represent him. Here's Chris Van Cleve.
Nazis go home!
Get the hell out of here!
Nazis go home!
Another tense moment in Charlottesville as two white supremacists squared off against locals and the media outside the courthourse where James Fields Jr. appeared before a judge.
If an angry mob starts beating your car with sticks, and there are hundreds of them, and the police are not protecting you, you panic!
But the case inside the courtroom is about this video from Saturday where police say Fields slammed his car into counter-protesters and two stopped vehicles, killing one and injuring at least 19.
Because here's the message. Although Heather was a caring and compassionate person, so are a lot of you. A lot of you go that extra mile. And I think the reason that what happened to Heather has struck a chord is because we know that what she did is achievable. We don't all have to die. We don't all have to sacrifice our lives. They tried to kill my child to shut her up. Well, guess what? You just magnified her. Thank you. Thank you. So here's what I want to happen. You ask me, what can I do? So many caring people, pages of pages of pages of stuff I'm going through. I'm reading pages of pages of pages, how she's touching the world. I want this to spread. I don't want this to die. This is just the beginning of Heather's legacy. This is not the end of Heather's legacy. You need to find in your heart that small spark of accountability. What is there that I can do to make the world a better place? What injustice do I see and want to turn away? I don't really want to get involved in that. I don't want to speak up. They'll be annoyed with me. My boss might think less of me. I don't care. You poke that finger at yourself like Heather would have done, and you make it happen. You take that extra step. You find a way to make a difference in the world. So remember in your heart, if you're not outraged, you're not paying attention. And I want you to pay attention, find what's wrong, don't ignore it, don't look the other way. You make a point to look at it and say to yourself, what can I do to make a difference? And that's how you're going to make my child's death worthwhile. I'd rather have my child, but by golly, if I got to give her up, we're going to make it count.
Say anything? You want to say anything?
Nah, we're moving silence.
Moving silence, I like it.
2017. Why they keep making this shit happen? How can you hate? You notice where I am? Excuse me a second. Don't you think you're part of the problem? I don't. I think that racist white people and white privilege are the problem. And how do you know I'm a racist? How do you know I'm a racist? The problem. How do you know I'm a racist? You talk to me again. How do you curse me out? Knock his ass out. Knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out, bruh. Knock him out, bruh.
Relax. Everyone relax.
Better get your ass on. Hey,
you can't run that side without being a racist.
Hey, y'all voters sitting underground. Hey, you know what's going on in the world, baby. Shit. Underground bunkers and shit. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know what's going on.
He knows what's going on.
You know all the presidents related. You know all the presidents related.
This gentleman knows me better than that.
You know all the presidents related, right? Huh? You know if I'm a mix, right?
How have you been doing?
You know this shit is propaganda. You know this.
I have interviewed this man on my radio show and my TV show.
All right. It was just the provocation that I see you have with a melanin being at this state of time.
He called me a racist. How does he know I'm a racist?
For what reason?
How does he know I'm a racist? Has he asked
This right here is a distraction in the first place.
Jesus. Oh, it's broken up by pepper spray. Jesus, that guy's so lucky. Neither the left wing nor the right wing has refrained from violence, despite both sides saying we were provoked into, this was self-defense, we were provoked into violence. Which is this person's car. I always get nervous for cars driving through demonstrations.
I'm just waiting for
someone's going to break a windshield. So the crowd in this park, surrounding a statue with a Confederate flag with the commemorating the Civil War, it looks like is largely left wing. Though we do see some people with heavy guns, which is more common on the right wing, but it seems that the left, some lefties are open carry too.
Yeah.
I talked to him. Okay. There's someone who can speak. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, because she was right.
All right. That's whatever moving from. So they directed us to a communications email at what's that called? redneckrevolt.org.
We have to be pro-police because we need them to help us get rid of these guys.
Part of your job.
Don't consider an enemy. Our enemy is down now.
You knew it was going to be unlawful. That's propaganda, bro. You knew it was going to be unlawful assembly.
We need them to help us.
looking at the right wing. Surprisingly, the left is not confronting police, I guess because what they want is for the right to get out of the park. And it seems like the right believes that is a concession and that the police are acting, I would guess that they believe the police are acting against, their free speech because this rally was subject to an edict by the mayor. This rally was subject to an edict by the mayor that wanted to move it to a different park to avoid violence. There's a lot of pepper spray still in the air. This rally was subject to an edict by the mayor that wanted to move it to a different park to avoid the possibility of violence. Clearly that has not worked. But a federal judge overturned the the edict last night, I believe.
Watch your back. Oh my God.
Christ. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. Oh my God. Oh! Christ almighty.
You're right, look.
Yeah. Ouch. I just got hit right in the head. Ow. I think I hit the space in between my helmet and my hat.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Woo! Huh. No one is safe. Oh God. Police in the past have tried to separate right and left wing to avoid violence. That didn't really work because the left mostly occupied the streets. Outside the park, not inside.
You are commanded to immediately disperse. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be arrested.
Watch your back.
And watch the pepper spray.
Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Go to your left. Go to your left.
A left-winger just stole an American flag with a white supremacist symbol on it from from a young man.
Oh, he just stabbed somebody.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. You right?
Yeah. Shit. This fight is gonna drag on. Oh Jesus! People are beating each other into the metal guardrails with wooden poles. As the cops now pepper spray them. Jesus, he's covered in a lot of blood. Oh my.
To be clear, there was an incident, a brief encounter between him and DeAndre prior to DeAndre's attack. And there's a video for that as well. He seems to be spearing away one of DeAndre's friends, Corey Long, with a flag. And DeAndre comes and swings a flashlight in his direction. But you can see from the video, he makes no real significant connection with him.
Who are you? Yeah, fuck you. Do something, my nigga. Do something, my nigga. Do something, my nigga. Exactly, nigga. Do something. Do something, my nigga. Beat your old ass, nigga. Don't be racist if you scared. Don't be racist if you scared. Fucking pussy. Don't be racist if you scared.
Oh, Jesus, not again. There's pepper spray everywhere all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone is getting beaten into the ground in a parking garage. Ah. Andrew, we're right where it was. We need to move.
Here comes again. This dude got really fucked up. Oh, man. Come on, Yo, I'm about to... Come on,
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here.
In the parking lot where we just saw this young man emerge, we saw several left-wingers gang up on a right-winger and beat him into the concrete. It's likely that this man got in the way, was retaliated against for that.
As you can see, lots of people are in capacity. How's it going, man?
How you doing, dude?
Doing all right. With bus speed, right?
Yeah.
All right, man.
We walked right into a cloud of pepper spray. Oh, we're walking right by a police station, actually, where one of the most brutal brawls of the day is broken out in the parking lot. And whew, it was not very smart to walk through that pepper spray. Looks like some people are trying to get to their cars, but Jesus Christ. Oh God, an old man just got hit in the back of the head and fell over. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey! Cops brought up tasers, cops have their tasers.
Oh Christ.
Get down! Hell, go!
All right. You're attacking us. Why don't you stop? Stop them. Do your job, man. Do your job, criminal. Isn't that your job?
This old man seems somewhat infirm. He got hit in the back of the head.
He's got a big contusion on his head.
Yeah.
On the side of his head.
Yeah, wow, that...
This is really unorganized on the police part, to be honest with you. We're literally in front of the police department and there's no police out here.
The right wing keeps walking. It's unclear where they're going. It's like the rally has largely broken up. It seems like they might be going to their cars. There are still people. There are still right wingers and left wingers confronting each other.
When non-whites advocate their interests in civil rights, when whites it's Nazis. I agree.
I agree. Everybody has a right. You do, I do. But this ain't gonna solve nothing. It's not gonna solve nothing by y'all out here beating each other up. Well, this is all the interest of major corporations.
Left forced us into violence. I did not want this. I did not want this. I was drafted by that side. I was drafted into this war by that side. They are the enemy now. They are here to kill us. We will defend ourselves.
Brother, I feel you. I feel you.
Hey,
brother,
look, this is a constructive dialogue, but we have to go.
Yeah.
Very nice talking with you. There's hope for you understanding our side.
I don't understand neither side because I don't believe that you're black. Well, I don't believe I'm white. I believe all this is to turn us against each other.
To an extent.
To corporations. Look what's going on right now. The multinational corporations are turning us against each other.
Yeah. I think blacks are a natural ally to us. But yeah. All right, we gotta go. Nice job.
Police had broken up the dialogue.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on.
Someone just threw a rock at the white supremacists in the white polos.
handcuff you have on all these people?
By authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, this event has been declared an unlawful assembly. You will leave the area immediately, or you will be arrested. You will leave the area immediately, or you will be arrested. By authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, this event has been declared an unlawful assembly.
So did all the identity Europa / whatever the fuck, did they all disperse or what? Oh shit, here's some of them. Here's some of them.
Authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, this event has been declared an unlawful assembly. You are to leave the
Arrest him!
or you will be arrested. You are to clear the streets. You are to clear the streets. You are to clear the parks. Area immediately, or you will be arrested.
Shit.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's like winding up.
Round 2 on the internet, you fucking nerds. I like living in never getting your wiener touched Everville. Raise your masquerade, yeah! Fucking your mother.
Oops, sorry. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, watch out.
That ain't shit. What's up? What's good? Yeah! Let's fucking go, nigga! Let's go, nigga! Look at that hoe! Yeah! Appreciate the bat! Oh, look! Appreciate the bat! And we got that flag! And we got that flag! Yeah! Do something! Touch my nigga! I promise you. God, I'm going off. Do something! Do something! Do something, you bitch ass nigga! And we fucking bitch ass nigga! Bitch ass! Bitch ass! Bitch! Beat you off that baseball helmet, bitch! Come on! Steve. I'm here. Steve, man, one thing out. What's up, big boy? You man up here. What's up? What's up? This is cornball, man. Hey, what? Cameras. What? Oh, yeah. What? Cameras, man. Follow up, please, dude. Whoa. We here, D. We here. Whoa. Damn, it's a bad time. Who are you? This nigga, yeah, fuck. Do something, my nigga. Do something, my nigga.
Do something, my nigga. Exactly. Do something, my nigga. He's so on land. Don't be racist in your skin. You. Don't be racist in your Holy shit, dude.